Stand by for audio. Got it.
It's 8 a.m. and you're tuned to Mississippi's #1 choice for non-stop sports. The Out of Bounds. WRKS Pickens Jackson.
All systems go.
Live from the Whiskey 61 Lounge inside the Bank Plus studio.
This is Al Warner.
Live in the studio. It's the Out of Bounds Show with Low Bounds. Streaming live worldwide on the Out of Bounds radio app. And on your radio at ESPN 105.9.
All set? Let's go.
The Zone.
Good morning. Welcome into the Out of Bounds Show. ESPN 105.9 The Zone. Elijah Craig Old Fashioned Week will be October 10th through October 19th. We'll be participating. And it's awesome. Awesome cause. They raise money for people in the hospitality industry who don't have health insurance and need any number of things. They've been doing it for a while now. So we will be participating. Elijah Craig Old Fashioned Week, October 10th through October 19th. And you can find award-winning Elijah Craig bourbon at Kessler Prime and the Renaissance, and you can pair it with a porterhouse or a bone-in filet or the rack of lamb. KesslerPrime.com to make a reservation. Also, Tito's Espresso Martinis. I turned into a bartender Saturday night at the game. I ended up making some of the ladies Tito's Espresso Martinis, Jackson Meadows.
All right.
Because that's when you have range. When you've got a game going on and it's the thing's going to go wire to wire and you're still able to make Tito's Espresso Martinis in the stadium and not miss a beat.
Yeah, it's a not many people can do it.
It was enough that you were texting me during the game that I'm trying to watch.
Yeah. The game was safe in hand at that point.
You're texting me not once, not twice, but 3 times on what you need to order at Taste Italian Kitchen.
Yeah, I didn't feel like looking at it.
I'm like, what is wrong with this person?
We were up.
Yeah. Well, anyway. We're streaming live on the Out of Bounds radio app. This is ESPN 105.9 The Zone. Mike Detillier will join us at 8:30. LSU Saints Insider, WWL Radio TV New Orleans. Mike Detillier at 8:30 on the Farm Bureau Insurance guest line. Jack Bourgeois, NFL Insider. Also with Key City Beer out of Vicksburg. He's coming in at 9:30. Their Oktoberfest is out.
Nice.
It's delicious. Or Prost, whatever. But I call it Oktoberfest. And they're also having an Oktoberfest over at Key City because it's a restaurant and bar, as you know. But Oktoberfest is out. And Key City is rocking with their Mississippi Queen. And Death on Two Legs. Curse. And we have some Mi Vida here in studio, MIVIDA. But Key City, we love local, and local straight out of Vicksburg, Key City Beer. Jack Bourgeois will join us at 9:30. So Mike Detillier at 8:30, Jack Bourgeois at 9:30. What else do we need to get to? Oh, the Golden Moon Casino text line, 601-885-3776. 601-885-3776. Would like to, let's go ahead and do an out of bounds roll call. We didn't do it early. Are you listening on ESPN 105.9 The Zone, or are you streaming the show? Where are you listening from? And how much did you celebrate Saturday night after the Dogs' fourth quarter comeback win? The text line is 601-885-3776. Twitter X at Bo Bounds, brought to you by the Men's Clinic in Madison. If you're low testosterone, lost your sex drive, you need that energy, They're there to help and assist and walk men through the aging process. The Men's Clinic in Madison and Brandon, themanthing.com. Dr. Mike Manning and Dr. Cliff Adams, the Men's Clinic in Madison, the Men's Clinic in Brandon, themanthing.com. Did you play kickball last night?
Oh, yeah.
Did you win?
No.
That's unacceptable.
It is. You
understand that this show has been winning for 22 years.
That's right.
And you throw up an L?
An L.
How do you
a bad one, too. I mean, we were, they just, we did away with the upper and lower divisions this year.
So everybody's together?
Yeah.
Who'd you lose to?
The team called the Mighty Ducks.
Do I know anybody on that team?
Not that I'm aware of. Possibly, not that I'm aware of.
I wish you would have lost to Locke Ward.
Well, Locke played for us.
He's on your team.
Yeah.
Okay.
They locked him down at first.
Locke Ward, realtor extraordinaire, cleanup Jackson, played kickball with you last night.
Yeah, he fired off a text late last night after the game.
Was he telling you that you didn't bring it, or what? Or that he needs to recruit more people? What's going on?
He said my kickball careers started and ended on the same night.
Is he done?
He says it, but I'm not going to let him. No, he played well. He just needed to knock the cobwebs off, man.
Okay.
He had some hands at first. There was a line drive kick right to him.
Did he catch it?
Didn't even, didn't tip it in the air, nothing like that. Just straight to the hands.
Wow.
Yeah, I was impressed.
So Locke Ward, the realtor, was there. You were there.
Yeah.
Were there any other out-of-bounds alums?
Persack.
Houston Persack.
He was there.
Was he playing against you?
No, he played the 7 o'clock game.
Were you the first or second?
Second. I'm always late night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we split the commissioners up 7 o'clock and 8 o'clock. Just make sure one of us is there.
Okay, because that's super important.
Last night it was. Yeah, they got into it again.
Oh, no.
Bowls.
Is Whole Bowls
Raising Cane.
Is he causing a ruckus? Man, you can't take that guy anywhere.
Can't take that guy anywhere.
So
he's
trying to mix it up.
He was mixing it.
Okay.
They had a nail biter. It was a 0-0 ball game.
Really?
Kickball.
How many innings do you play? I don't
6.
even know how. Is it innings?
6, yeah.
Okay.
6 innings. They were playing one of the teams from the upper league last year. Hull should have been in the upper league. It was a good game. They were really.
Who won?
The other people. It was the other team.
Wow.
Hull's team because a guy slid into home.
Was it like a last second type thing, like Mississippi State, Arizona State?
It was. A guy slid into home.
Okay.
And Hull played in the older league that we kind of took over or whatnot, and they weren't allowed to slide in that league.
Okay. Are you allowed to slide in yours? Yes. Okay.
I mean, of course.
All right.
Why wouldn't you be able to slide?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
Like that
Hell,
rule?
I'm not out there.
My thing is, you signed a waiver, so if you want to slide, by all means, slide on.
Yeah,
I ain't got nothing to do with
it. If you want to take some skin off your back, kind of side back of one of your legs, go for it. Or if you want to go face first, you want to go Pete Rose style.
That's what he was.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying.
Man.
It's
So it was a guy.
It was a guy, and he was safe.
So his male boobs are probably skinned up. His stomach's probably
tough,
banged up, and his hips. Hopefully his package was secured.
But he got the dub.
Okay.
He did. They ended up taking the win. That was the only run that was scored.
Okay.
And it counted.
1-0.
1-0.
What is usually the average? I mean, what is about the average score?
You're getting 7 and 7-4, 7-5, 8-10.
Dang.
I mean, we score. You should. We've altered a few things this year, but yeah.
All right, the Key City Oktoberfest caller line. Key City is beer out of Vicksburg, and it's delicious. Their Oktoberfest has hit the shelves. Go to Fleetway Market and grab it. The Key City Oktoberfest beer caller line is 601-707-3750. Jackson Meadows lost his kickball game last night. I'd like your reaction on the text line. The Golden Moon Casino text line as Jackson put up a big L. 601-885-3776. Mike Detillier at 8:30.
Download the app today and sign up with promo code Out of Bounds to score $50 in bonus funds when you play your first $5. That's promo code Out of Bounds. Millions of fans have already won billions making picks on Underdog. Will you be next? Underdog. Make picks, win money.
All right, good morning. Welcome in. We are the Out of Bounds Show, ESPN 105.9 The Zone. Ole Miss and Mississippi State are both undefeated. Florida can't say that. They can't. I mean, Alabama can't say it. Texas and Arch Manning can't say it. So, now Ole Miss has been winning, but Mississippi State got that coveted big win over a ranked team. You did it at home. You did it late at night when all the eyeballs were on you. And then you received all this pub and attention from Pat McAfee and Scott Van Pelt, people talking about the atmosphere. And it was unbelievable. It's a fan base that was just, I mean, they had not, so many things had gone against them. And, I mean, talking about a group to persevere. And then you were rewarded with this insane finish that we don't see that often, even over the course of a season and all the college football games. You don't see it. And you were there, and it was perfect that Scott Van Pelt ran with it after the game, and McAfee and all these guys, and pretty freaking awesome is what it was. You know, for me, I think maybe sometimes I'm immune to certain things. We've been fortunate to go to 1 million games here, but all over the country. And watching the celebration it gives you chill bumps. And that's what any fan base needs. You got to get a good dub and get some momentum and inject some stuff. You know, that now the team, look, I don't know what they're going to do, right? I mean, Whitson is out for the year. I don't think anybody's that deep this day and age, much less you, considering where you've been. You're exponentially better as far as physically and athleticism and speed and all that. But I don't know what you're going to do, but you have an opportunity to win several more games. You do. And nobody's jumping off the page, even in the SEC. Texas doesn't look dominant. Georgia doesn't look dominant. Bama doesn't look dominant. Now, maybe a team emerges here the next couple of weeks. I don't think LSU's dominant. I think it was a good win against Clemson, who isn't what people thought they were going to be the last 4 months. Now, I'm not taking anything away from LSU because you went on the road and you won. But there seem to be some issues there. How about that? And we've been told Cade Klubnik was supposed to be great, but so is DJ Uiagalelei, and he wasn't. Wow, that was harsh. Are you talking about your kickball team or DJ Uiagalelei's passing skills?
Trash. Ain't any good.
What did he do? He went from Clemson to Oregon State to Florida State?
Is that it?
And he may have made one more move after it didn't work out at Florida State. But I lost track at that point. It may have been like an Abilene Christian or, something like that's not on my radar.
Abilene Christian on your radar?
They're not.
What kind of radar you got?
No, I said they haven't.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they cover.
Did they cover?
They cover Kings.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Only their basketball team is cover. They cover Kings. Their football team, I don't know much about. Do they have a football team?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they play football.
Really?
They may have. They may not have made it through COVID. I don't know.
All right, can you guess the mascot?
Abilene Christian is like the Leprechauns.
Okay, that's not. I like that guess. That feels right.
Hold on.
How about
Abilene
it's a jungle?
Christian is the Crusaders.
Dang,
I'm thinking of something like biblical.
It's not biblical, but
okay.
Dang, the Crusaders would have been great. They are the Abilene Christian.
The Olwell Drillers.
Okay, it's Abilene, Texas. No.
Okay.
Wildcats.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like the Christian Crusaders.
Well, I was trying
Christian
to think of something biblical right off the cuff. It may not have worked, but I tried.
Abilene Christian. Yeah, I don't know about all that.
No?
I don't think I'll be going to Abilene, Texas.
You don't?
I don't know where Abilene, Texas is, but I feel like it's going to be like
Is it close to the Alamo?
It's got to be an oil rig type place, right?
Have you ever been to the Alamo?
Mm-mm.
Me neither.
San Antonio? Oh, yeah, you don't like San Antonio.
Well, so Blake started that.
Right.
He rallied a bunch of people to get upset with me that I didn't like San Antonio. It's not that I don't like San Antonio.
Nothing to do.
My deal, I think I guess you can walk around the, whatever they call it.
River Walk.
Yeah. And I'm sure there's some really good Tex-Mex, and I feel confident they have some high-end steakhouses. They have an NBA team, and the city's got a lot of money.
Sure.
My point in all this was I wasn't going to plan a vacation to San Antonio.
Oh.
I mean, my time's valuable and limited, so I'm not going to do that. But that doesn't mean that I wouldn't want to. I mean, I don't know why. Like, I guess if there was a sports marketing conference there, maybe I go in for 48 hours. I don't know.
Just not a destination.
Thank you.
There we go.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be.
Is that bad? I know it's a nice city. It's just not something that I'm going to carve out several days to go to.
Oh.
Which means I'm probably not going to make it to the Alamo.
As long as you remember, it's okay.
My thought process is once you get to the Alamo, it's kind of disappointing. But I don't know if that's the case.
I've never been.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
I'll remember them.
I mean, all the movies and stuff as a child that you watched, I don't think it's going to live up to
No.
kind of what I had in my mind once I was like 7 years old.
Yeah, big letdown.
Yeah. So I don't think I'm going to make it.
That'd be massive letdown.
Right? I got to pick my spots.
Yeah, I mean,
especially at this age.
Makes sense.
So there you go. All right, we covered your kickball. Let's see what this guy says. Abilene is 2 hours west of Fort Worth. Okay, cool.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds cool. I mean, kind of. I don't know if I'm going to make it to Abilene either. We'll just have to see. I don't know what that guy's talking about. Maximus says, Bo, you would only enjoy San Antonio for 12 hours.
Yeah, that's about right.
Make sure you're going to a sporting event, Maximus. All right, so what sporting event would, other than the San Antonio Spurs?
Final Four.
Yeah, they do host the Final Four. Okay. I guess it's probably is it a big conference town? Like it has several hotels that have, big bunch of rooms, and it kind of comes off as, what is the population, metro area of San Antonio? Can I give it a guess?
Hit me.
1.8 million?
Well, that's not bad. 1.5.
Okay.
Not bad.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
1.5 million. Is that okay? Drew in Atlanta said, Bo, you and Wendy could do a 4-day trip and hit Austin. And okay, I'm cool with that.
That makes sense.
But I think that's probably something that I could do. Real C. Collins says the Alamo is sandwiched between a Circle K and a Taco Casa. That doesn't surprise me. Okay. Squirrel says the Alamo is overrated. That's what I just said. I mean, that's what I thought it would be. It's that deal where you watched a cool movie when you were a kid, then you go and you're like, holy hell, what's going on? Kyle J says, when does Joe Moorhead score a point this year? It's unbelievable that Akron hadn't scored. We're live in the Bank Plus studio. Mike Detillier, LSU insider, Florida at LSU, Death Valley, Saturday. And good morning. Welcome into the Out of Bounds Show. We are live in the Bank Plus studio. If you need a video wall for your school or business, lobby, office, sound and communications, soundcomav.com. A video wall for your university, high school, sports complex, hospital lobby, law firm, CPA firm, sound and communication, soundcomav.com. We welcome in Mike Detillier, WWL Radio TV New Orleans. Mike D joins us on the Farm Bureau Insurance guest line. And Mike D, after Florida no-showed last week and they lose to South Florida, this is going to be interesting this week as they go to your place and Death Valley for the big game on Saturday night. Although they didn't look good, I expect Florida to play really well this weekend. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think they'll catch the best Florida has. And LSU most likely will be without their starting center in Braylon Moore. And also one of their top weapons in Trey'Dez Green, who's had a knee injury. So, yeah, it would be quite a fight here. I'll say this, that last year, other than Alabama, who just trounced LSU, no defense played Nussmeier as well as the Gators did. They really did a good job, kind of scheming up against LSU's offense. So, who has the better hand here? Because they're playing at home, LSU, I think, will win this game. But I think it's razor close.
Yeah, I think
really,
the 9.5 are too many. Don't you, Mike D?
It's a lot of points, and especially, too, with LSU not having their starting center. Braylon Moore really came in here, did a super job coming from Virginia Tech, and you saw his impact in week one. He got hurt early in the Louisiana Tech game. Their offensive line was not very good afterwards. Just telling you, it makes a big difference when you lose your center. And I think this will be a really close game between LSU and Florida, which at one time it was sort of underrated, but I thought was one of the best rivalries in the SEC. Neither team liked one another. There was a lot of dislike. And, man, I saw some great games between LSU and Florida throughout the years.
Yeah, that's been a heck of a series since they drew each other.
It has.
Man.
Yes, it has.
Golly. And
if you ask, craziest thing, you ask Coach O, maybe memorable moment. He doesn't tell you the win against Alabama or the 2019 national championship. He talks about beating them in Gainesville.
Oh.
And I found that, I was surprised too when I asked him about it. And he was like, yeah, the win. We beat, it was super hot that day. Coach Pete Jenkins was on the staff. He said, Mike, they almost lost me that day. Man, it was so hot. He said, I'd never been so hot on a field before in my life. And it was a really, really close game. And, man, there was some fisticuffs before the game, so to speak, a little bit of pushing and shoving. And, man, it turned out to be a super game. LSU ended up winning. But I found it funny. Coach Orgeron told me that one. He said, Mike, that's the most memorable one that I have as a head coach at LSU.
Oh, wow. Mike Detillier on the Out of Bounds Show, ESPN 105.9 The Zone. Mike, what do we do with Billy Napier? I thought he had turned the corner with 5 straight wins last year, and then they lose over the weekend. He's 20 in his first 40 games. Now there's also something in the water in Florida because nobody can seem to get it going except Spurrier and Urban. I mean, Dan Mullen started off 31-9, and that went a little. Probably should have kept him. That went a little sideways. What do you make of Napier down at Florida?
I knew Billy when he was here, University of Louisiana Lafayette, and he's a terrific recruiter. His defenses were always really good. They could run the ball. And he always had not one, not two. He always had three running backs. It was kind of running back by committee, but kind of three-style way. And their offense has been all jumbled up again. It was part of what kind of led to a lot of speculation last year until it got hot. And then again, you look at it this year. It is sort of, I don't know what he's trying to do here offensively. Now, he's the play caller also. He did not go out and hire an offensive coordinator play caller in the offseason, which a lot of people felt he should. But that hasn't happened. And you watch them offensively, they really have had no rhythm in piecing this together. Really haven't. He can recruit, I can tell you. He did a great job developing players, but it hasn't worked, and the seat is getting hotter and hotter. And, Bo, look at that schedule. It doesn't get, okay, this week you play LSU in Baton Rouge, and that's a tough game. But just take a look at that schedule for the next few weeks. They maybe have the toughest schedule in the SEC this year.
It's
when you look at it all the way across the board.
Brutal. Yeah, then they go to Miami after LSU. So, and a heck of a run in SEC play. So we'll see if Napier can save himself again. I think they extended him last year after he won 5 in a row. So I'm sure there's a running ton on his contract. Mike Detillier, WWL Radio TV New Orleans. He joins us on the Out of Bounds show. Georgia at Tennessee, Mike. You like the Vols or you like the Bulldogs?
No, I like the Bulldogs here. Tennessee's without their two starting corners. Georgia sort of plays up to the level of their opponent. Defensively, you're going to catch hell when you play Georgia. I think the big question mark is offensively how things will be able to be measured out here. But if you're going up in this game and you don't have your two starting corners, it's going to be tough. They're going to exploit that. So I like Georgia here. These games are always close and always, sort of unexpected how it ends up the final result. But I like Georgia here. If Tennessee had the full balance, they had an opportunity. I just think here personnel tells you is Georgia. Okay.
Mike D's going with the Georgia Bulldogs on the road. The line's 3.5. Georgia's laying this weekend. Could be a hell of a ball game. And I expect Florida and LSU to be really, really competitive. I think LSU wins, but Florida's going to play a lot better. How do you feel about A&M traveling to Notre Dame?
A&M has an opportunity here, but I still think Notre Dame's the better football team.
Yeah,
I'm baffled on what they were trying to do against Miami. Why you got one of the best running backs in college football and you didn't use him hardly at all against the Hurricanes? I don't understand why they don't figure out that Jeremiah loves the guy. And I get that it was the first start for Carr, and I thought in the second half he played really well in that game. He got him back into the flow. Their secondary for Notre Dame is gave up a lot of chunk yards. So I think that's the key here. Can A&M throw the football? Notre Dame's going to stop you running it. They're going to gang up on the line of scrimmage and stop the run. I just got a feeling here Notre Dame ends up with a win. I think it's close, but the Irish end up winning. But, you gotta understand this is not about plays. It's about players. And I don't know if they were trying to trick them with Love, or maybe he had an injury they didn't say. But that was puzzling how they didn't use one of the elite players in college football against Miami of Florida. That cannot happen against A&M. They've got to be able to turn him loose. And, man, he is one hell of a back as a runner and also as a receiver coming out of the backfield.
Mike D talking college football in the Out of Bounds show. Mike, it's early, and maybe a team emerges, but kind of like last year, we don't see a team this maybe Oregon, okay, but we don't see a team that's just jumping off the TV at us or whatever off the field. Is that where you are? And I think it's because of the talent being spread so thin because of the portal. But do you see a dominant team to date in college football?
I don't see what you would call a dominant team. I also think a big part of this is because of the rules and how you can practice and so much changeover with the transfer portal, it really takes a couple of weeks for teams to kind of build camaraderie offensively and defensively. And I do think that's the new version of college football. People used to always say the big jump is from week 1 to week 2. I don't think that's the case anymore. I really think it's from week 2 to week 3 because now you've got a couple games under your belt. This isn't practice. There's no preseason, in college football. So it takes you a couple games to get all that kind of straightened out. And complacency is something, too, that sets in early in the season. You might play really well game 1, end up with a win, and you see some of those teams kind of nosedive the next week. And I do believe that you're going to start to see a couple teams really emerge after the third game. I think in today's world, because of the way it's set up, and, you can't go out and practice extended periods of time. There is no preseason. All these new players, you got teams with 40 and 50 new players on it.
Right.
Even at LSU, they've got 9 guys off the transfer portal that are starting from a year ago. 9. So, man, it's not like the college football maybe we've seen in the past where, you get that one game and then, okay, you got some camaraderie. I think it takes more than that today. I really do.
All right, let's go to this is a big one here. Arkansas at Ole Miss. I think this game's going to be competitive. It was not last year. Arkansas may have found a running back in Mike Washington. He's fifth-year dude. He's a load, 6'2", 235. And Taylon Green can run it too. Now, should Ole Miss win? Yes. But Arkansas at Ole Miss, do you expect this to be competitive or Ole Miss blows them out?
Taylon Reed, I'm telling you, I wrote this a couple of weeks ago before the season started. I think he is going to be the emerging young star player in the SEC. He's super talented. Man, he can move around that pocket. He throws the ball well. He's gotten better with his passing mechanics. Big fan of his. Ole Miss is intriguing because their offensive line has been dominant up front, really has. And Isaiah Simmons, you see the progress with him. Huge guy, smart young man, southpaw that is making it work. This is, I think, a really good ball game between both of them. And you know what? Arkansas's got a chance to win here because of Reed. They got a chance to win this game.
Mike Detillier on the Out of Bounds Show, ESPN 105.9 The Zone. All right, we got to go to the Saints. Goodness gracious. You already said before the season you shouldn't have high expectations. And they had some opportunities on Sunday, but couldn't take advantage of them. Kyler Murray, man, he had some guys running open. He couldn't hit them. But all right, what's your takeaway after week 1, Mike D?
Well, you can't have 13 penalties. I mean, that's the other part about it. That's an undisciplined football team. And the offensive line play was not real good against the Cardinals. And it's not like the Cardinals, when you watch them play, they the Denver Broncos on defense. The Saints offense is still a big-time work in progress. I thought Spencer Rattler, for the most part, played pretty well. He didn't have the big turnover. He protected the football really well. You had an opportunity late. I mean, he puts the ball where you need to put it out on the field. Jawan Johnson's got to make that catch. It's a tough catch, yes, but he's got to make that. He's getting paid, $12, $14 million a year. You got to come up with that grab. Defensively, they got picked on, and there's no shock. I mean, come on, McBride and Marvin Harrison Jr. They were gonna, kind of get after him pretty good. It was not a good game for Kool-Aid McKinstry, but everybody wants to rebuild. I heard it all off season. Tear it down to the studs. Then when they see it, oh my goodness, this is terrible. Okay, you wanted to rebuild, you got it. You got it. You're watching it in front of your very eyes now. And there is no Jaden Daniels to bail you out on this team. Well, Washington did it. Yeah, Washington had Jaden Daniels. There is a difference there, okay? But everybody wants to rebuild, Bo, until they see how it looks.
No doubt.
And now you're starting to see, this is the early stages. Okay, this is you're going to see some more play that's not real good. Overall, I thought that this football team had an opportunity to let it slip through their fingers against, I think, an above-average Arizona team.
Yeah.
And I say that because they had the edge at quarterback with Kyler Murray. Trey McBride's one of the best pass-catching tight ends in the league. Marvin Harrison Jr., I thought really you saw the progress from a year ago. And they can run the football. Defensively, boy, they give up yardage now, Arizona. Really do. And other teams are going to take advantage of that. The Saints have another opportunity this weekend. They play San Francisco, but no George Kittle at tight end. Questionable if Brock Purdy will play because of a turf toe injury. Trent Williams went down in that game. He did come back and play. You're not going to catch Christian McCaffrey at full strength. You got a chance here. Okay, again, it's not who you play, but when you play them, they come in New Orleans beat up. And, if Purdy doesn't play, you play Mac Jones at quarterback. So we'll see what happens here, but I think, again, another opportunity because of the injuries the 49ers have on an aging football team. Kind of the last hurrah for them, where you've got some guys that are really good. And, Bosa and Fred Warner. And I think Purdy, when he's healthy, he's a good player in this league. But, man, they've got a ton of injuries rolling in. We'll see what happens this weekend. Can you take advantage of that? And sometimes young teams don't get it. Sometimes they don't get it. You get a shot at it here. But, if they can't play without Brock Purdy, they're a different football team. McCaffrey has not lit the Saints up as a running back. Where he's really lit them up is as a receiver coming out of the backfield. They have had a lot of problems matching up with him. It didn't matter when he was in Carolina and when they played him and he was with the 49ers. They've been able to stop him as a runner for the most part, but it's his receiving skills. So how do they match up against McCaffrey? If it's Mac Jones or Purdy, I'm sure they're going to look in that direction. one thing with the 49ers, they all beat up at wide receiver too. You know, they're signing people off the street with some experience. But, man, this is a football team. You can tell 2 years ago they had an opportunity. You know, they had the Chiefs where they wanted them and couldn't put them away. And that window, I think, is basically closing very quickly on them to be a major contender in the NFC. I think they got this year, and that's it, because of the fact that there is some age there. And, man, Trent Williams, he's one of the best in the game at left tackle. But you know, Father Time catches up with everybody in every profession.
That's right. That's right. Mike Detillier, WWL Radio TV New Orleans, on the Out of Bounds show. I think the Saints tickets are going to be easy to come by this year, Mike D.
I think you're right about that. And it doesn't get any easier, because after this game, they go to Seattle, and then you're staring at the Buffalo Bills.
Whoa. Ooh.
That'll be the next two opponents after San Francisco, Seattle and Buffalo. Your chance to win is this Sunday. And I felt that before the season started, that I knew it wouldn't be game one. But maybe you would catch the 49ers, maybe sort of looking ahead. But now with all the injuries, it sort of evens the field a little bit more even. Because, man, the next couple of weeks, when you go through that meat grinder, Seattle's a good football team. I know they lost to San Francisco. But watching that game, man, they play defense really well. Sam Darnold I think will come around in Seattle at quarterback, and they can run the ball. And Buffalo, they got Superman playing quarterback.
Man.
One of the best performances I've ever seen a quarterback play. When you look at what happened in the last 5 minutes of that football game against Baltimore. Unbelievable. Now, you can't do that every week
No.
because that takes its toll. But he was Superman late in that game against Baltimore.
Wow. Mike D, they got a big one in Louisiana this weekend, Florida at LSU. And as Mike and I both discussed earlier, I expect Florida to play much better. Mike D, you're the best. Hope you have a great birthday week. Take care, my man.
Appreciate it, Bo. Thank you.
He's the best. Mike Detillier on the Out of Bounds show. The show is brought to you by Underdog. Oh, baseball playoffs are here, and Underdog makes every game more exciting. It's simple. Pick whether your favorite players go higher or lower on their stats. No rosters, no lineup, headaches, just quick, fun picks. This week, I'm looking at Dodgers and Rockies. I've got Ohtani at higher than 1.5 total bases. The app makes it easy. I can lock in my plans in under a minute. Get your picks right. You could win up to 5,000 times your cash, and you can play for as little as $1. Make every snap matter with Underdog. Jump in at UnderdogFantasy.com.
Download the app today and sign up with promo code OUTOFBOUNDS to score $50 in bonus funds when you play your first $5. That's promo code OUTOFBOUNDS. Millions of fans have already won billions making picks on Underdog. Will you be next? Underdog. Make picks, win money. Must be 18 and older and present in Mississippi. Terms apply. See assets.underdogfantasy.com/web/play and get terms _DFS_.html for details. Concerned with your play? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org.
WRKS Pickens Jackson.
All systems go.
Live from the Whiskey 61 Lounge inside the Bank Plus studio.
This is Out of Order.
Live in the studio. It's the Out of Bounds Show with Bo Bounds. Streaming live worldwide on the Out of Bounds radio app. And on your radio at ESPN 105.9.
All set? Let's go.
The Zone.
Ooh, baby.
We are the Out of Bounds Show, ESPN 105.9 The Zone. We're live in the Bank Plus studio. Shout out to Beagle Bagel in Madison. They did some sausage balls this morning that they don't usually have on the menu. It was a special deal. They're delicious. I mean, you know how good their breakfast bagel sandwiches are, lunch and dinner and so on. But, and then they dropped off about 10 of them for Jackson and I. And these sausage balls, and guess what they did? They know me. They put a little cup of comeback sauce up there. So I just dipped one in
That's pretty good.
some comeback sauce, and it was great. But shout out to Beagle Bagel in Madison. Thank you, Mark and Sally and the awesome team. Delicious food. And, hey, I just walked through there a minute ago, and, I mean, it smells like cinnamon rolls and cookies and, what are those things called? Rice Krispie cakes? Rice Krispie treats. Yeah, those things are... You used to be able to eat one of those the first time you were with us.
Love those things. I still love Rice Krispies.
I mean, those things are huge.
The one thing that got me the first time
Was the cinnamon rolls.
Other than, the cinnamon roll, but it was that and the chess squares.
Oh, the chess squares.
I'd never...
See, that's something that is in my... you give me a good glass of red wine, some kind of Syrah or Cabernet Franc, and I'm in on a chess square.
That was the first time I ever had one.
Really?
I'd never had a chess square.
Well,
I
you're
think
from
I
Clinton.
did. Yeah, I just don't remember
I
having
mean, you're
one.
used to getting the apple Pop-Tart from McDonald's.
Hey, those things
What's
are
it called?
good.
The apple...
pie. It's an apple pie.
Yeah, but...
Don't do McDonald's that way. Those apple pies are great. They're
They're not, but...
No,
but
they're a staple.
Yeah, for
America.
Yeah, for America consuming crappy food.
Hey, whose fault is that?
But I thought it was called something like an apple
turnover?
Yeah, something like that.
It may be an apple
I mean,
turnover.
if I've had one, it's been 40 years, but I'm not sure. I probably had one at 10.
They got some heater new flavors too.
I doubt it.
That's phenomenal.
I don't believe that for a second. We're streaming live on the Out of Bounds radio app. I don't think anybody's ever said that. We're streaming live on the Out of Bounds radio app. All of our interviews, segments, and hours are uploaded onto Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Search Out of Bounds with Bo Bounds. We're really getting ready with this food that Beagle Bagel in Madison did for us to host Jack Bourgeois with Key City Beer. Because we're going to try the Oktoberfest, well, this year's Oktoberfest. We've had the Oktoberfest, the Prost from Key City the last few years. But Jack's bringing fresh, released.
Nice.
Key City Oktoberfest.
That's dope.
I know it is.
I'll say, all right.
And so we're excited about that. Bourgeois will join us, I guess at 9:30, as far as I know. We're live in the Bank Plus studio. You can hit us up on the Golden Moon Casino text line, 601-885-3776, 601-885-3776. I was looking here where Kenny Dillingham's quote here is pretty good. Jackson, I'm sending it to you.
Kenny. All right.
I'd like to play it.
All right.
And one thing about Dillingham, he is totally whatever's on his mind, he's going to say it. Again, 99% of coach speak press conferences are boring. It's a great way to be put to sleep, or meditate or something. I don't know. Check out. And Dillingham is one of those guys. He is emotional. He's passionate. He somewhat wears those on his sleeve, and I don't mean that in a bad way. But man, he's doing a good job. We'll see what they're going to do this year. But this is what he had to say about their defensive call, where they went man and went for the quarterback, and the blitz on Blake Shapen and Shapen to Brennan Thompson gave the Bulldogs their biggest win in a couple years. This is Kenny Dillingham after the game.
So like 3rd and 8, 40 seconds, no timeouts, 1 sack wins the game. So if we have a call that can sack them, you win, right? They've already driven the ball about 25 yards. They just had a drop in the drive, which should have put them on about the plus 48, which is 8 to 10 yards away from field goal range for their kicker, who's good. You don't want to go into overtime versus that team because you're going to get the ball on the side and it's going to be cowbell and loud. You're probably going to eventually get a false start at that point. It's harder to play a game on the road in OT in that environment. So you're not playing to try to hold them to 3. You're playing to win. So if you have a call that wins the game, you call it. We called it. It didn't work. You lose. Were we expecting, should that call have given up a touchdown? We were not expecting it to give up a touchdown. Were we expecting it could give up quick game that could gain 15 yards? Yeah, that would have sucked. Were we expecting it to give up a touchdown? Definitely not. We were actually calling it for them to take a shot. That call was for a deeper progressional route, which they ran, but when it doesn't work, it sucks. It's not nearly as fun as when it works.
Yeah, so that was Kenny Dillingham, Arizona State's coach. I like what he said.
Yeah,
hey,
this
was the deal. We didn't want to go into overtime.
No. Not
with that environment, that crowd, which got louder and louder as the night went on. Imagine that.
You always play for the win on the road.
Yeah.
Always.
And I thought he laid it out. Hey, here's what we did. It didn't work. It happens.
I love that.
I do too.
It was. That's the best I've ever heard a coach talk. He laid it out really, really plain and simple for you.
So for our listeners, that's the best Jackson's ever heard a coach talk. Yeah, that's how powerful and meaningful. I had no idea when I found that audio that it was going to do that to Jackson Meadows. I hope it, moved you as much as it moved Jackson.
To be fair, I don't listen to any other ones, so
yeah.
That's the only time I've heard a coach talk.
Well, there you go.
So,
now I would like to hear from our listeners. Would y'all try to convince Jackson to watch football? Like, it's fun. This time through the Super Bowl is amazing. And you only get so many falls. I did hear a guy much older than me say that, about 15 years older than me. And he said, you only get so many falls. You may as well binge watch what you love. So on the Golden Moon Casino text line, can you convince Jackson to watch? It's a great game.
Oh, yeah.
College and NFL. There were great games left and right throughout the weekend. Even high school football. We've already had some wild games in this state. Mm-hmm. And I don't know about you, but watching that game, whoever you're for, just the back and forth of Mississippi State and Arizona State was incredible. We had some wild stuff in the NFL. Y'all know what happened with Ravens-Bills on Sunday night. We are the Out of Bounds Show. Lunch today is brought to you by Martin's in Livingston. Start with the cup of gumbo and then go get the ribs. They do ribs on Tuesday and only on Tuesday. I had never had them until last week. So their blue plate today is ribs. Pair it with a Key City beer. It's fabulous. So ribs at Martin's in Livingston. That is the lunch plate today. Ribs powered by Martin's in Livingston. Back in a second. All right. Good morning. Welcome into the Out of Bounds Show, ESPN 105.9 The Zone. Jackson Meadows lost his kickball game last night, which is embarrassing. And Hull Bowles, also former producer, Out of Bounds alum, lost his kickball game, and evidently he's posting about it on Facebook because he's mad that people slid during the game. And did Houston Persac's team, did his team win?
I feel confident they won. I'll have to check the scores. We'll rally the scores today, but yeah, I'm sure he won. They got a good team.
All right. Did Emma Bond's team win? Is Emma playing?
She is in and out this year. She claims she's busy.
How's she busy?
No idea. No clue.
Get her on the phone in the next segment.
Because what?
All right, we're going to get her on the phone.
I'll be glad
in the next segment. She can be a part of the deal.
She did volunteer.
Jack Bourgeois doesn't care.
She did volunteer to come clean the closets out.
That's true.
So
that's true. And she wants to go to the Tito's Vodka Mississippi State Texas Longhorns party at Two Brothers. And I said she's in.
Well, that's fair.
I'll be there.
Nice.
Jack Bourgeois in the house. Key City Beer.
Thanks for having me.
How you doing, buddy? So you're going to Starkville?
Yeah. I mean, I thought that was the plan.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd love to be there for it.
All right.
It's on the calendar.
Okay.
When is that?
Upset City. Yeah. I don't know. It's a few weeks.
Yeah. I think it's the last part of October.
Yeah. Oh, I got it right in front of me. Sorry.
Yeah. There you go.
All right. It is October 25th.
Yeah, it's too cold.
Oh, man, it'll be perfect.
It will be.
Yeah.
Mississippi State hosts Texas. October 25th. Yeah. Yeah, your guys at Two Brothers in Starkville, an older brother, have your beer.
Yeah, those are my guys.
Because
good food, man.
I get it.
Such good food.
I get a Mississippi Queen every time I go to Older Brother Bistro.
One of the best Reubens I've ever had. It's so good. So good. I get it every time I go now.
Isn't it fantastic?
Yeah. I look forward to the trip just so I can eat there.
Man, Barton Dinkins, award-winning pitmaster and owner of Two Brothers in Starkville and Older Brother Bistro. That Reuben is the best Reuben I've ever had.
Yeah.
I like that you said that too. That's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't even prompt him.
It's right there. Brick Street in Vicksburg's got a good one too. They also carry all of our Key City beer. Very good to us. But
they got a good Reuben?
Yeah. Close number 2, I would say.
Jack,
1A, 1B.
1A.
I'll get in trouble.
That's fair. Jack Bourgeois, Key City Beer, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and Texas Longhorns fan, joins us on the Out of Bounds show. All right, let's talk about Key City Oktoberfest, Key City Pros. This is delicious. Walk our listeners through what you and I are sipping on. This is part of research and development.
Yeah, that's right. Cheers, man. Thank you again. This is one of our pride and joys year in, year out. This is our number one selling seasonal Prost, Oktoberfest style Marzen. Prost is German for cheers, kind of the universal in Europe for cheers, universal term, I should say. But yeah, it is. It's a crisp, clean, malt forward lager, perfect as we're getting into this season. You know, I think we're getting a little bit of cooler weather earlier than we're used to, and I am so excited. So this beer hits home even sooner than it did last year. But yeah, if you like those Oktoberfest beers, toffee, caramel, super malt forward, but still that crisp, clean lager finish, this Prost is perfect for that.
I like the way you describe that. Malt forward. So if you've listened to the show, you know that I love Oktoberfest beers, and I love Key City's Oktoberfest, which they call Prost for cheers. Yep. And I like what you're talking about as far as the malt forward, the caramel, little coffee. This beer is a great morning beer. Okay, late morning beer.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it's great anytime. It's also really good with the cigar.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you go with some kind of My Father cigar from Spring Street Cigars, Drew Estate, Oliva V. Yeah, any of those. I'm trying to think what else that we've had here late. Oh, Tatawahe's.
Mm-hmm.
You left a Tatawahe in here.
I did.
I don't know what you're doing because you don't know what to do with it. Anyway,
Yeah,
that's
I got
good
a box
beer.
full of 708s at home from past cigars that brought those out to me.
Oh, really?
And yeah, they are delicious and they pair very well. So yeah,
Okay.
great with a cigar.
And this beer's great with the steak.
Anything.
Yeah.
I mean,
Cheap.
it
I was
pairs
also-
well with absolutely nothing.
Well, which is what
But-
we're doing.
Yeah.
Although we do have the Beagle Bagel Madison sausage balls over there that I did already eat one.
I do appreciate them
You had
looking out for me and trying to feed me before they bring me up here. 'Cause,
right.
yeah, beer on an empty stomach this early can really ruin my day.
No doubt. Hey,
At least my momentum.
if you want to look at Jack Bourgeois, you can watch the show on YouTube. Search Out of Bounds Sports. This is a handsome guy, and he may be single. I don't know. We'll probably put him.
Maybe
we'll
after
probably,
this interview.
Yeah, we'll see what he says in the next segment. But Jack Bourgeois in here with some Key City Oktoberfest, Key City Prost, and it has hit the market. It'll be out for what, 6 weeks? 8 weeks?
Yeah. You should see this into November. The idea with naming it Prost and not naming it Oktoberfest is a lot of people think you can't drink an Oktoberfest November 1st.
I think that's ridiculous.
And I think this is a great beer for the winter all year long. We'll see how much it lasts. It's pretty much statewide now. It used to just be in our little home market here, Jackson,
Right.
Vicksburg, Hattiesburg.
Right.
But yeah, it's statewide right now. So we'll see how long that stock lasts.
Good. So that sounds like it's going to be a little bit longer than that, and I like that. All right. So what kind of glasses are we sipping?
Oh, well, these are our 6th anniversary Key City stem glassware. These are usually the type of glasses you put like a high gravity beer, a Belgian beer, something that's going to be a little potent. So you don't need 16 full ounces of it.
Right.
At Key City, we have a ton of high gravity beers. We've got our Belgian Triple, Silent Earth. We got our Belgian Quad, Burning Star. We actually, believe it or not, maybe doing some small batch drops into the market here soon with some of our Belgian beers for all those Belgian beer lovers.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I'll be back with those here soon.
All right. Are you going to rub it into Jackson that your Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to run away with the NFC South over his New Orleans Saints that couldn't even beat a crappy Arizona Cardinals team?
I wasn't, but I would love to brag that the Bucs are now already a game and a half up on the NFC South. So pretty happy with it. Baker didn't play his best in the first half.
No, he didn't.
Almost 3 quarters, but still 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's what I like to see. And yeah, Baker's got that. I hate to use the term; it's outdated term now, but Baker's got that Tebow in him.
Oh,
Fourth quarter, he's clutch now.
don't do that.
Oh, come on!
Don't
I
do
mean,
that
it's
to
the
him.
truth.
He's better than Tebow.
Oh, I didn't say.
Well,
I didn't
Tebow
say.
never
Of course,
was.
he's
better
He's
than
got the
Tebow.
clutch. He's got the
Tebow
clutch
was.
gene.
As a pro.
Tebow had a clutch gene.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
In college. Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess
he did.
Oh, yeah, the
College
postseason too now.
especially, and even in the pros, he was awful. The worst quarterback we've ever seen until about
He's a
that last
playoff
drive.
winning quarterback.
Exactly.
Because of a top
Not worried about that.
2 defense with Von Miller in his prime.
We're not counting that.
And I don't remember who their field goal kicker was, but he was unbelievable during that time.
No. I was about to say McManus, but
I mean, this guy had an absolute cannon on his body.
it was McManus.
I can't. Even
I doubt you're right. But if you are, then you can have a Key City Oktoberfest.
All right.
And another sausage ball from Beagle Bagel Madison.
What year was that?
2015?
15?
10?
It was right after
10,
Manning.
11?
Wow.
Because Peyton came in and won a Super Bowl in 12, didn't he?
Yeah,
Dang.
long
Yeah.
time ago.
It was a while
But-
back.
Yeah. Sorry,
Matt
trying to bring up the
Prater.
past and not talk about the future.
It's
But
okay.
yeah, Matt Prater, that's who it
He
was.
drilled one over the weekend to win one.
Oh, yeah.
Too. 41 years old, got called up.
Hey.
On my fantasy team right now.
Love it.
Go get some Key City Oktoberfest from Fleetway Market today or any grocery store. We love local food, local libations. And if you see Key City Beer out of Vicksburg, Mississippi, at a grocery store or Fleetway Market with over 23 locations, 24 locations, or if you see it at McBee's Bar and Grill or Martin's in Livingston or any number of places, Kessler Prime has it, the Out of Bounds Bar has Key City Beer, call for it, try it, see which one you like, see how many you like. But they're doing a great job. Super high quality craft beer made locally right there on the Mississippi River, Key City Beer. And Jack Bourgeois joins us on the Out of Bounds show, ESPN 105.9 The Zone. This also works because Jack is a huge football fan. Loves NFL, loves college football, and loves to give Jackson a hard time. Now that, this would have worked better for Jackson when the Saints were rolling for those 13 years. And now Tampa Bay is taking over the NFC South. And because the NFC South is a disaster. We'll see what the Falcons do.
Hey, I mean, they looked pretty good. Michael Penix Jr. he's got a future ahead of him. I mean, I think
I didn't know he was that quick. When he broke line of scrimmage and went into the end, I was like, what just happened here?
Yeah, he didn't do a whole lot of that in college. But, I mean, he's got a cannon for an arm. He's accurate. He was one of my favorites. Him and Jared Verse were my two favorite players coming out of the draft last year. So, pretty happy to see what they're doing. Sucks that they're playing for Atlanta, he's playing for Atlanta.
Yeah. So you're Tampa Bay. Jackson is New Orleans. I'm Dallas because of Dak. I didn't grow up a Cowboys fan.
I will give it. That was probably the best game I think I've ever seen Dak play. That was the most accurate I've ever seen him. I mean,
he played well. It would have been awesome if his receivers would have caught the ball, Jack.
I think that had a lot to do with that layover. To me, I mean, CeeDee Lamb was on fire the first half of the game. Up until they had that weather delay. I think that took CeeDee out of it. And that one of those is definitely, that would have been an amazing catch. One of those, Dak hit him in stride, right in the breadbasket. No excuses from CeeDee Lamb. So
that was tough. But it was a good weekend.
Yeah.
Week one.
Oh yeah.
Of the NFL. Of course, we had the epic game, Bills and Ravens.
Oh man, got to feel for Derrick Henry on that.
Yeah, he lost me my fantasy and a 4-game parlay on that freaking fumble.
Oh man, I'm sorry about that. I actually want you to win.
I wanted to punch him.
I mean, I like giving you a hard time in kickball, but I want you to win money. So he cost you your parlay?
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Yep, parlay and you hold on the ball.
Yeah.
What are you doing? He's going to hear about that in the locker room.
Oh, I mean, he owned it.
I know. He
took it.
It's also Derrick Henry. Like, the only reason they were in the ball game like that was because of him. So, like,
they'll be just fine.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's freaking out about the Ravens. They'll be just fine.
Yeah, they always win.
They'll see. Yeah, they do. They just don't get it done in crunch time when it counts. And I think that's one of those games. That's one of those games.
That's right.
So I think they have the most.
He's done that before.
At 90% win rate or 95% like win percentage, they have 10 losses over the last 3 years.
Yeah,
so it's more than anybody else. So
isn't that crazy?
To think about that team
with Lamar,
Lamar, and that run game and that defense not being able to close out games. There's something to be said about that.
I don't know if you can. How many of them are Bills? How many of them are Bills, and how many of them are
Chiefs?
Chiefs.
Yeah,
because I guarantee you, it's 5 of them.
That's fair enough. So. Half of them could be against the Bills and Chiefs.
They are. Okay. I can think of 2 of the Chiefs games, at least off the top of my head. The Bills game, last one. Then we've had another Bills game. That's 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Lamar. All right. So is Josh Allen playing the best? Yeah, he's the best quarterback in the AFC right now.
Who, what now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
NFL, period.
Yeah.
Yeah, with that.
Yeah.
It helps that he comes from one of my hometowns, California, so that. Yeah, got a soft spot. Yeah, I was at Grandma's 91st birthday.
Okay.
Yeah. We're close with a few of his cousins and friends, and got a mutual doctor and all that stuff. And Josh, I don't live there anymore. Obviously, I live out here.
Right.
But Alan will go hang out at the local bar in Los Banos.
Really?
And, just hang out. Right. From what I know, all my buddies say he's one of the nicest, most polite guys. Buys everybody rounds, sits there,
just a dude.
Dude, yeah, just a dude.
That's
Yeah,
pretty cool
but
when
yeah.
you're an NFL star quarterback and you go back to your hometown in some tavern or pub.
Yeah.
And you're just like, hey guys, I'm getting a couple of rounds. That's freaking
It's
cool.
too
Very
small of a
approachable.
town. It's too small of a town not to.
Right.
But
I gotcha.
but he doesn't get bombarded. The whole town knows him. Everybody's
That's
pretty
right.
friendly, and so yeah, he's allowed to go back
Yep.
and just hang out at Wool Growers. It's pretty cool.
Where is this located?
Wool Growers is a famous hole in the wall restaurant, French Basque cuisine in Los Banos, California.
Los
That's
Banos.
where I'm originally from. Yes,
And where's-
it means the baths or the
Yes,
bathroom.
it does.
Where is
Yes.
that town located?
Central California. So it's where all the agriculture's at.
That's right.
Yeah.
So is it in between LA and San Fran?
Yeah. It's heading down we're just off the 5. So Josh technically from Fireball, California, and there is I don't even think there's a single stoplight in that town. Or even
Are you
a gas-
serious?
Yeah. So we're all kind of there's a few towns surrounding Los Banos, and that's where for the most of my life I spent
Okay.
a good part of it.
Jack Bourgeois. Is he a Renaissance man?
I would say nothing less.
Okay. Key City Beer. Are you single?
No, I'm not right now.
Okay. We
turn
were going to
around.
do
Sorry.
a call to action
I
on the
appreciate
show.
you guys trying to take care of me,
All
but
that action, baby.
yeah, no, I
Oh man, it would have been better if. Do you mind? All
All right,
right, so-
just call it anyway.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Well, all right. I hope things are going well with your girlfriend. But
Thank
we
you.
were about to have all the single ladies blowing up your phone.
Well, you guys have done that every episode. I've never got a single text or call from anybody else. So, I don't think it works.
We didn't
like
call
that.
to action it.
Yeah,
Yeah, we didn't call
you
to
have a
action.
heavy male audience on this show. Something tells me.
We're 70-30. There's
Yeah.
plenty of lady. Hey, if you're a female right now and you're listening to the show, this isn't about going out with Jack, but
No,
if you're a
check it.
female and listening to the show, I want proof that we have females listening to the show right now. So here's the call to action. We want you to text the Golden Moon Casino text line, 601-885-3776. And just, let us know where you're from, that you're female, and
Email roll call.
female roll. There you go. Out of bounds female roll call. So are you listening on radio or are you streaming the show? So 105.9 The Zone or streaming the show. Where are you listening from? And if you want to add something else, you can tell us you're single or
Right.
not. How about that?
There you go.
All right. But Jack Bourgeois is a taken man right now.
That's right.
We'll see. He's going to join us several more times during football season. We'll see what
We'll
happens.
check in periodically.
Hey, let's do a little
Segment on my
tape.
dating life.
We like
Love
that.
it.
Yeah. Well,
Why not?
well, this is what we should do with everybody who comes in studio who we know is not married.
That's right.
Okay. So,
Even if.
I
Or-
appreciate it.
yeah.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you for looking out.
All right. I
Cheers.
just grabbed the curse.
Curse? Yeah.
All right.
So
All right.
this is the lager, or the Prost is the lager version of
Okay.
Curse. Very similar grain profile, very similar flavor profile. Irish Red Ale is a beer that was one of the very first beers, craft beers to ever hit Mississippi. Killian's Irish Red left the market a long time ago, and unintentionally we filled the void with a similar beer.
I remember
similar name.
Killian's in the 90s.
Yeah, Kilkenny's Curse is what it's been rebranded and renamed as. And we unintentionally filled the void in the market, and it's one of our top sellers that we never thought would actually resonate with the market. We had no idea.
Really?
We had no idea.
That's pretty cool. So this is Key City Curse,
Yes, sir.
Irish Red Ale.
Yep.
Jackson Meadows, we got to get you a beer.
I'll get one whenever I'm off the board.
Oh yeah, of course. We'll get you one when you're off the board. All right, so Key City Curse. This is one of your year round
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. One of 6 core beers.
6 core beers. All right, let's go to Key City Moonchild, which is your oatmeal stout.
Yep.
This beer is a little slice of heaven. I think it's your perfect brunch beer. Just because right at about 11:15, 11:30 on a Saturday morning, this is a perfect beer. And then if you throw in an omelet or something fun like that, it's a nice pairing.
You could pair this. You can have it
Chicken and waffles.
right alongside your coffee and be sipping both as you're getting ready for football.
And a good
Yeah.
strong cigar from Liga Privada
Oh, yeah.
and Spring Street Cigars. Go ahead.
As we were going into this colder weather, we're getting a little bit earlier than we have in years prior. I wanted to bring some of the darker beers that we enjoy. I know you and me definitely like drinking our beer right before or during Sunday football.
Yes.
And this is perfect. It is roasty, dark chocolate, little hints of coffee. One of the few year-round stouts in the state right now. Beer, actually, if you know the can, it's got the little kitty on there. That's Zach's cat.
I like that.
And it actually won best 12-ounce beer can design our very first year worldwide.
Yeah.
Voted on by 620 worldwide breweries.
Nice.
Won best tap handle and best 12-ounce can. Sweet sweat. 16-ounce can and 32-ounce can. Not to brag, but we love that logo, that cat logo. I actually brought you guys a few pairs of sunglasses, and we have some branded sunglasses. So I got Moonchild sunglasses
Tight.
there for you.
Oh, nice.
Tight.
So y'all won against 600 other beers?
Voted on by 620 breweries. We won the marketing part of that.
That's
so
awesome.
we'll be entering our beers sooner or later into some of these contests.
This show's going off the rails.
Yeah.
All right, Jack Bourgeois, Key City Beer. We just had a female listener. I'm streaming at work in Jackson, Mississippi. I've been married for 34 years, but I have a single daughter. Boom. I want to tell this listener she may need to be careful because the single daughter may end up on Jackson's Christmas card
That's
list.
right.
Have you heard about this?
I mean, she will
No.
too, though, right?
Okay,
No,
this
am
is
I on the list?
incredible.
You can't
No.
be.
But we need to add you. So let me walk you through this, Jack Bourgeois. Jackson Meadows has a Christmas card list where he takes his dogs up to Santa Claus at Bass Pro, and he gets pictures with his dogs.
Love it.
That's
Right.
awesome.
And then he's got 38 people on his Christmas card list. 35 of them are females, 3 to 4 ex-girlfriends, and some of them are their moms.
Nice.
This is a Netflix series,
It's-
right?
it's-
This is
nice.
setting up
Yeah.
to be an HBO Max series. Now, who knows where it'll
You lost me at ex-girlfriend. You won me back over when you said their mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm all for it.
So he shared
Love
this
pettiness.
with us
Yep.
one day that he sends out. So here's the question. He's now been living with a female for a year.
Okay.
The question is, will he be allowed to send out his Christmas card list again this year? We'll see.
The better question is, well, allow her to be in the picture. The
Wow.
card, the card's going out.
The card's going
Card's
out?
going out. There's no. I mean, I'm not going to stop this now.
Okay.
Is she a part of the family? I
She
guess
can
that's
be.
the question.
She is more than welcome to be a part of the picture at this moment.
Okay.
I reserve the right to change.
December's a long
It's a long
way.
way.
It
A
is.
lot can change by
Long
December.
way.
You're damn right. Hey, I was. Oh, how many dogs do you have?
3.
Okay, so you're going to take all 3 dogs to Bass Pro to get a picture with Santa Claus.
Yes.
What do you think about that?
Oh, I love it. I got 2 dogs. I got a bunch of animals at home. So yeah, I'm always trying to get that as my
Dude,
Christmas
it's
photo.
Hold on.
phenomenal.
You just said you have a bunch of animals at home.
Yeah.
What's a
All
bunch
right.
of
How,
animals?
how many dogs?
I got 2 dogs,
Nice.
All right. Then what else?
a cat,
Okay.
4 or 5 ducks.
Ducks.
Yeah, I got
Really?
ducks. Yeah.
Ducks
that
are
happen?
Some Rowan ducks.
They're awesome.
Did you see the price of eggs a few years,
Right.
like 6 months ago?
Okay.
Yeah. No, I just grew up on a ranch, grew up on a farm. I mean, eventually, I would love to have
California.
the whole thing.
Yeah.
So we're just slowly adding to the homestead right now.
Anything else other than ducks?
I'm looking for a Highland cow, and
Oh,
I'm
no.
definitely gonna get some pigs here soon.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
What, like a pot
We
belly
can
or
have-
a
We
big
got
pig?
all that Key City spent grain. It's free feed. You
That's
know?
right.
So yeah, we
That's
take
right.
care of our local farmers in Vicksburg, and they pick up
That's
weekly.
tight.
But
Do they really?
Yeah.
That's really
Yeah.
cool.
I'm glad you mentioned that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
yeah,
That's
Barley's
awesome.
actually makes dog treats with
No
our
way.
yeah. Greg Purnell's 2 sons. They have a little side hustle that they do.
I
and
love
they make,
it.
They make dog biscuits with Key City spent grain.
That's dope.
Yeah, and the dogs love them. They'll do peanut butter. They do blueberry. But yeah,
That's
the
brilliant.
The protein content is really, really high on the spent grain.
I need some
So
of
it's some of the
those.
best feed you can actually give animals.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I did not realize that.
Dang.
Key City Beer also helping dogs in Vicksburg, Mississippi. Okay. Where do we want to go now? Oh, you mentioned pigs.
Yeah.
So you may be rolling
kind
out
of pig?
like Jack Bourgeois Key City bacon.
Maybe
For the
maybe
holidays.
one day.
Are we talking
One
about
day.
like a potbelly pig or a real pig?
Oh, real pigs.
Oh gosh,
Yeah.
I'd get a potbelly.
Yeah. No,
I'd carry that
like-
thing around with me everywhere.
I'm there for the meat.
What?
You know, the potbelly pigs are little small pigs, the ones that people carry with them in public. They're animals.
That's dumb.
Things are cute.
No, they're not.
so cute.
No.
Oh, dude.
Yeah,
are you
let's
kidding
carry
me?
a pig out in public.
Put it on a leash.
Does that say please look at me?
You put it on a leash.
Yeah, and then they're up for adoption like
Like
a month or
that.
two later.
They
Yeah, because
always go.
they're never an actual mini pig.
Nope.
They
They
really
always
don't
grow.
exist. Yeah.
Sun Devil Macy is our Arizona State fan on the
All right.
Golden Moon Casino text line. And the Key City Moonchild got his attention. He said, damn, oatmeal stout with a Maduro, better than Cialis. I'm going to hunt that down for Saturday. So, boom. Sun Devil Macy is in on the Key City Moonchild, which is their oatmeal stout. And I like where he's going, pairing it with the Maduro.
You can let them know, or I can let them know, that if you go to keycitybeer.com, we actually have a product finder on the website. So you can
good.
figure out where Moonchild is, both in package in
tight.
stores, gas stations, and also on draft in bars and
Smart.
restaurants.
Dope.
Yeah, trying.
So Key City, what is it?
It's keycitybeer.com.
KeyCityBeer.com for our listeners. And you can find who has it as far as supermarkets or bars and restaurants.
Yep.
That's awesome. Good for y'all. All right. We are the Out of Bounds Show, ESPN 105.9 The Zone. Let's talk about the restaurant in Vicksburg.
Oh, man. We just added our brunch
I saw that.
on Sundays. You guys got to come try out the brunch. It is insane. You have rye pancakes.
Hold on. What's your
Spanish
favorite?
omelet.
Oh,
the
Spanish omelet.
The Spanish omelet, or maybe the deviled eggs. He does
I'm in.
our head chef Blake Parmigiani does a deviled egg platter, and each one of them has a little chicharron or pork rind on there. So you get a little crunch with it.
Beautiful.
Oh my god, it's so good. I think I don't leave the brunch without eating almost a dozen eggs, and I'm sick to my stomach and bloated, and full of beer. You also got the we do a homemade michelada. You know, with the mi vida or the mi muerte.
Hold on.
So-
Hold on.
Yep.
This reminds me of Roger.
Should.
A homemade michelada.
Yeah.
All right. Tell me what's in it.
Yeah.
Well, we do. It's actually my Bloody Mary mix. It says Jack's Bloody Mary mix on there.
Love it.
So yeah, it's our homemade Bloody Mary mix, which is roasted, or it's got roasted garlic and habanero infused. And then they take either the Mi Muerte, which is the dark Mexican lager,
Yeah.
or Mi Vida, and then they top that off with it. It is so good. Got the tahini on the rim.
Oh, my God.
I mean, it is delicious.
Tahini.
Especially with the Spanish omelet, it pairs so good.
Okay. That's all. Key City Restaurant and Bar?
Yeah.
Okay. In Vicksburg. I've done a show. I'm going to do a show there in the next couple of weeks, by the
do
way, because Southern's sending me over there. So,
Thanks, Chris.
yes. Yeah, and we'll have fun because y'all let me feast on a bunch of your fun
Oh, yeah.
food last year when I was there. But I had hold on. By the way, Jackson, you sent me an email, and it looks like a picture of a wall.
Nice.
It's not even the copy that you were sending me.
Tight. All right. I'll check that.
I don't know. I don't know if it's the wall behind you or like a wall somewhere else. But
wouldn't
it's a
doubt it.
great pick.
Yeah, I wouldn't
It's
doubt
just
it.
I don't know.
I have no clue.
Okay.
Also thought that guy's name was the other name yesterday. So from Gaucher. So I don't know.
This
I'm-
is
I'm
how
lost.
locked in Jackson is with his job. We had a caller call in yesterday, and I was referencing a texter on the text line,
Yeah.
Sean and Gaucher. So Jackson heard that, answered the phone, and Dave from Nebraska called. So he puts it down. I go, "Who is it?" He goes, "Sean from Gaucher." Well, no, it's Dave from Nebraska on the caller line on
Yeah.
the Key City.
Too many
caller line.
things in my ear, man.
Right. So
Got 3 different guys in my ear telling me one thing. You know, I'm reading these texts. Yeah, it's just a lot. It's too much.
and he's putting in parlays.
Yeah, I mean, I got priorities over here.
Did you hit a parlay over the weekend?
No, I did not. I won some money on the Cowboys game, and I threw it all on a parlay, just to spite my own brother, and it didn't pan out.
Yeah.
If Drake London would have caught one of those
Come
two
on.
catches in the end zone, man, that's all I needed. Not that I was rooting for it, but
he should be cut.
Yeah, I agree.
Jack Bourgeois with Key City Beer, also restaurant and bar in Vicksburg. You can go to their site, keycitybeer.com, and find out where you can find their beer at a grocery store, supermarket, restaurant, and bar. And that you've got like 700 accounts, don't you?
Oh, yeah. I think it was, 782 was the last time I counted.
Dang.
So getting ready to head on up to Oxford here soon. So we'll be
This week?
No. Within the next month or so.
Got it.
We'll be signing
I
up
thought you
there.
meant just traveling, like going for a deal.
No. We're not officially statewide yet. We're almost there.
Okay.
So a couple little territories left to tackle, and by the end of the year, by 2026, Key City will be Mississippi statewide. Hopefully, we don't have to go any farther.
Okay.
We'd like to just stay within our square.
All right. Question: are you a Fireball or Jaeger guy?
You have to choose?
I'm an adult. As a child, I would say I liked Jägermeister.
Yeah.
But I've had a few too many bad experiences with that.
With Jaeger?
And yeah. It was a fun drink when I was
No doubt.
Of age.
Yeah,
but,
when we were bulletproof.
Yeah. Now, nice glass of some Old Soul or something like that. Yeah, some bourbon. Yeah, some Elijah Craig
18-year. We're gonna have to get Jack Bourgeois some of that. All right, we're wrapping it up. Anything else you want to tell our listeners?
We got Oktoberfest, October 4th at Key City, and then we're also going to be doing a collective Oktoberfest with a bunch of different breweries over at Trustmark Park. They will be doing an all-day celebration with a bunch of vendors and booths, and then at night we're gonna from 4 to 7. We'll be selling tickets and opening up the booths for the beer sampling. 25 different beers to sample, 6 to 7 different breweries, full beer garden, the works. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Dude.
I'll pop back on before that again.
Yeah, we'll have to hook up again. All right, so what am I doing here? Who do y'all play this week? The Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers play. Ooh, you put me on the spot.
I got it.
Texans?
Texans.
Yep, you do on Monday Night Football doubleheader.
What a trash Monday night game.
Ridiculous. Hey, speaking of, thanks, Jack Bourgeois. We appreciate you.
Oh, likewise. Thank you for having me.
Key City Beer, baby. KeyCityBeer.com. Hey, don't forget, this is the last day. Wolf and Shepherd shoes, worn by the LA Rams and Houston Texans staff and by Matt Leinart and Rob Gronkowski. You can see them on the set right here. They look great. 15% off promo trunk show at the Rogue Men's store today. Wolf and Shepherd shoes. And they are good looking. I love my black ones right there. They're called the Baller. Wolf and Shepherd shoes at the Rogue Men's store, worn by the Rams, the Texans, Matt Leinart, and Rob Gronkowski. See you tomorrow.